Hello everyone, this is the Vaultborn here to bring you more Let's Play Pokemon Coliseum with Basilisk Fang.
Hello!
Now, if I would like to take this time to tell you guys, I have not been able to post my competitive battles videos at their scheduled times because all of my professors decided to have their big projects due in 1 week, and I thought I had like a couple more weeks to do them, so I had to rush to get those done. But I will be like making up for them, so you should see like four Pokemon battle videos like Friday, so keep an eye out for that.
Welcome to midterms.
Yep. It wasn't even midterms, it's just like all like the big like paper projects were due.
That's
yeah.
When you get to the midterm, you have a bunch of exams, bunch of projects, bunch of papers.
Okay, let's see. We were doing the lab thing, right? Yeah. Yeah, we just came back here because we had to heal.
Heal and proper save, basically.
Right. Let's see.
Gotta go catch us a Raikou.
We should be good on balls for now. You think 14 Ultra Balls will do it?
Well, we still got quite a ways to go before we even get down.
That's true.
Like, we're not going to get to Raikou in this episode, and we might not even get to him in the next one. Just because of how many floors of cronies we have to go through.
Right. Okay, which one do we go through again? This one?
Yeah, the one on the right. Like, we've only really gone down, like, one floor
I know.
or something like that.
Because we have to keep going back to heal, and it sucks. Alright. So I feel we went through everywhere. We got a card key, so we gotta use that card key for something. I think that's the last thing we did. No, this is where the kept Pokemon got my way. Maybe over here? No. Who builds a lab like this?
I don't know, it seems a little convoluted.
Yeah. Oh, let's build a hallway where it goes to nowhere, Bill.
Yeah, especially in this Pokemon game. Like,
right.
There's all sorts of, like, hallways that go to nowhere.
Well, I guess that's the right direction.
Are we finding people to battle? We're probably going the right direction.
Ooh, come on, let it be Rhyhorn. Damn it, it's the Ariados.
Is it the Ariados? It might not be either of them.
Ariados is 43, so I'm guessing.
It could be, I guess. Seems like an odd level to start putting Shadow Pokemon at. I keep those levels even. 30, 35,
Right.
40.
Let's see.
43, what the fuck is this?
No prime numbers over here. Is 43 a prime number?
I think it is a prime number. Could be mistaken. That's pretty
I'm
good.
gonna do Shadow Rush, because I don't want to do Psybeam on Ariados, because that's gonna kill it.
Poison Bug.
Oh, that would have been so cool to have a Rhydon.
It would, but this kind of game doesn't let you catch things like Rhydon. If anything, it'd let you catch a Rhyhorn. You almost killed it. What the fuck you doing?
It was a critical hit, I didn't mean to.
Get your act together. I didn't put my bell in my ass.
Oh yes, I have control over the hacks. God, if I found like, if I was the one that cracked the code on how to like critical hit every time, guaranteed, that would be so popular.
Just gotta use focus energy.
I'm gonna switch because I am positive that Rhydon is gonna try and hit my Espeon.
Ground's not super effective against ice, is it? And even if it was, would it still affect our ground ice type?
Ground is super effective against
Fuck!
Ground is super effective against ice. I'm like 90% sure, but it shouldn't kill him in one hit. I'm just worried about having the Espeon die. So it's died in like literally every battle in this place.
Actually, it's kind of weird because isn't ice super effective against ground? So are they both super effective against each other?
No, ice is super effective against rock.
And ground,
I don't think so.
So many damn types now.
Yeah, there is.
Keep them all straight.
And those types don't go back and forth, so it's not like, oh, water's super effective against electricity, so it's the same way around. It's like, oh, no, that's not how it works.
Let's see. Type chart here.
That's going to be a really convoluted chart with a lot of lines going everywhere.
Always is. Let's see. We have
Ah! I'm gonna have to paralyze this thing. It's not gonna get caught.
Ground is regular effective against ice.
Oh, okay.
And ice is super effective against ground.
Oh, I didn't. Really? Wow. That doesn't make any sense to me at all.
However, ground. Oh, ground is also regular effective against ground, so it just.
Yeah, that's rocky where it's super effective. Oh, see, he's not on a grow vial. You know how cool that would be if that was a shadow?
Oh, but you have to trade one over from your ruby and sapphire.
That would be really cool.
We could potentially do with some convoluted stuff, but.
Alright, now we're gonna have to switch because this Arios is not being caught, so I'm gonna have to paralyze it.
Life.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a super good move this generation. Can't believe that they went from like what, a 15 power move to like 70. I'm like, holy crap, that's a really good move now.
They wanted to give Zubat a useful move, I guess. Not that it doesn't learn it till earlier.
Right, it wasn't like for Zubat. I just think they wanted to give bug types a more reliable like leeching move. Like grass types have Mega Drain. I guess they just wanted to give bug types that utility.
Well, and honestly, like, what's the point of a leeching move with only like 15 power? Like, how much health are you gonna get from that?
And I think that was their point. Thanks, Pile of Swine.
Boy, we're gonna purify you real soon. Right, now let's see if we can catch this.
No, it's gonna kill a Pile of Swine. Or Misa.
Either or.
Thanks, just means I have to go all the way back to heal.
You gotta go back to the box.
Yeah, it's just, I hate healing like that.
Yep, I still swear to God that there should have been a healing machine there, and they just forgot to put it in.
We gotta look that up. It's gotta be a mistake.
Oh, I gotta Google. Let's see.
I was gonna say, let's see what it is. I guarantee you that has to be a mistake.
You would think. I don't know why they give you a box and not healing machine.
Right.
Because, like,
unless they just wanted to be a dick.
The one programmer in charge of this level is like,
right.
Fuck all you Pokemon
like
fans.
maybe his wife just yelled at him for not being a man and being away at home for so long for designing this stupid children's game. And so he just like took it out on the fans. I don't know.
It's actually one of the developers for Digimon, and he was trying to bring Pokemon down.
Yeah. Back when Digimon and Pokemon were like battling each other. I think Pokemon ended up winning because it survived. You know, you don't see any like new Digimon coming out, but Pokemon just keeps pumping new things content out.
Pokemon's got that brand recognition. Also, I feel like Nintendo never really did Digimon. I feel like Sega did Digimon, and
yeah.
Sega's nowhere near the size of Nintendo.
Yeah, like Sonic was Mario's competitor, but kind of teetered out. Sega just kind of lost popularity after the 90s.
Yeah, and like Sega's its own company still, but like they used to have their own console and all that stuff, and they eventually just had to sell out to Nintendo because they couldn't do it themselves.
Right.
So just like, all right, we'll keep making Sonic games, but can you put them on the GameCube? Thanks.
Right. Alright, anything here that I'm supposed to have or... Alright, so we just had to battle that guy for his Shadow Pokemon. Wonderful. Well, guess where we gotta go? All the way back to heal.
How did we lose? Just the one?
We lost the one. No, we lost two. We lost Pile of Swine and Misa, and
Oh, that's right.
two of our Pokemon are like half health, so. This is so stupid. You know what I never got? Why do the bad guys follow the rules? Like, why don't when I start trying to take down this organization, they don't automatically send their 3 bosses, they all send out the legendary dogs and just like triple team me? Why don't they do that?
I don't know. For some reason in the Pokemon games, the bad guys still fight fair.
Right. But then you get the anime where like what the first couple episodes, Team Rocket uses 2 Pokemon against Ash. Like that's against the rules. Like we're the bad guys. We don't follow the rules. I'm like that's a fair point.
Yeah, especially since the games are more canon than the show. Like I don't know. It seems like you'd get ganged up on.
Right. I mean, you kind of get ganged up on like in like Ruby and Sapphire version. Like you go to that one like weather place or the meteorite place or whatever, and like 3 of them try to battle you at once, but then Steven comes in to help you out, so it's kind of like that, but it's never, alright, we're the bad guys, so you get 1 Pokemon and we get 6. Go. I would love to see that happen, though. That should be all the Pokemon that we needed to heal.
Oh, there's so many enemies here.
Oh my god, really? I thought we were almost done.
Let's see, who did we just face?
Guy with the Ariados.
So we have 1. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's not bad.
5 more people to battle before we reach the last guy. Assuming we actually talk to and battle the researchers. Which we should probably do.
Probably just for the experience sake.
One of them has 2 electrodes, which is probably they're going to self-destruct on us. And the other one has an electrode, a magneton, and an Ampharos. So.
Alright.
And then there's stuff to do in the post-game.
Right.
But, let's see, I'm trying to see if I can find any information as to why there's no healing machine here. Any sort of deep web.
Why, like...
things people know. Because so far all I found is, there's no healing machine here. Yeah, moron, use the box. It's like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out why there's no healing machine. Is
the Grumble the Shadow Pokemon? Looks like it's level 43. Yep, Grumble's the Shadow. Another Pokemon we're never gonna use.
Not even a fairy type.
No. I always like when they introduced the fairy type, and it's like, so what? And the like past 6 gens before we knew it was a fairy type, dragons could affect them. Like, how did we not know that? Alright, Psybeam shouldn't kill you, but if it does, you were never meant to be. Yeah, you're fine. Oh, good. I was like, wait, if that thing uses Crunch, Espeon is dead. Thanks, Pablo Swine. Alright. Come on, Pablo Swine, calm down.
Huh. Apparently a lot of the early game AI in here will attack you with moves that you're like are weak.
Really?
Like they'll try to attack your dark type with a psychic type move.
I think I remember them doing that and we laughed at them.
I guess I've never really seen it in any other Pokemon game where like even the early people were so stupid.
Right.
You know? Usually the AI in all the Pokemon games seems similarly smart. It's just
oh, look at that, we got Blizzard. That's a pretty powerful move.
yeah. Well, I couldn't find anything on the deep web as to why there's no machine.
It has to be a mistake on the program's part.
I would think it would be.
Like they were being rushed, and this is like the last thing they were designing for some reason.
I mean, they could be like, oh, it wasn't realistic to put one there, and it is like, so?
Right, like, it's inconvenient. It's not realistic, the bad guys will be following the rules.
We're playing a game with mythical creatures that battle each other. Don't talk to me about realism.
Right. I'm so sick and tired of Espeon dying every battle. How? It's an Espeon.
I don't know, you yell at it.
Alright. Obviously can't do Blizzard because that's going to hit the Grumble.
Does Blizzard hit both Pokemon in this generation?
Yeah. And if you think about it, it makes sense.
I mean, it makes sense, but there's a lot of moves that I feel like should hit both Pokemon and then don't always. So.
Thanks, Final Swine.
Oh yeah, real help there. Helping us out so much.
Reminds me of Misa Misa when she was a shadow.
I'm pretty sure after we're finished at this lab, the next thing to do in the story is that final Coliseum there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're nearing the end too, but at the rate it's going, this lab is going to take a while.
Which I'm just realizing how short this game is when you don't do Mount Battle, like
right, it's short
in the middle. Because I'm pretty sure the game expects you to do at least some of it right now, which is why the huge level jump. But we're not doing that. We're gonna do it post game.
Right.
And granted, this game does have like the post game is almost as long as the regular game, just because like if you're trying to catch all the shadow Pokemon, plus it unlock the hideout or whatever at the very end.
Right.
Come on, Misa Misa.
I mean, if paralyzed, it's just more Pokemon I have to put in the box.
Well, if you get a thing where like you don't like to go out with only half a team, then you gotta heal every single time.
Well, yeah, because we might come across like a water type, and Misa Misa's dead. This Grumble is, for some reason, pretty tough to catch.
Oh, it's still yellow.
But it's paralyzed. That should, like, make it, that should like raise its chances to like 50%, in my opinion.
Not a fact, just an opinion.
There we go. Yay! My opinions are always fact. Case in point, it was my opinion that Trump should be elected. It became fact. You heard it here, folks. My fault.
It's probably your fault that the Falcons lost the Super Bowl too.
Yeah, I tweeted, "Good job, Falcons," 5 minutes before they blew it. Well, that was a crazy game though. Like, one of my coworkers was like upset because he put like $200 down on the game for the Patriots winning. I'm like, sorry, dude, you're losing that money. So it's gonna be interesting to hear what he has to say next time I work. He's like, man, you got your money after all.
Oh, the Patriots won, so
right. Let's see. Really sucks that Vigoroth knew where aerial ace. Or else Dumpling would have effed up everything here.
Is this something that learns naturally?
No, it has to be a TM. There's no way that's a natural move.
At least it missed.
Yeah, Fury Swipes for some reason have very high accuracy, which I don't know why. It seems like it'd be really easy to, like, if you're that up close to scratch somebody.
There's a lot of the moves in this game where I don't know, I don't understand them. Especially learning them, like, at a higher level.
Right.
If it's something like your level 3 Zigzagoon knows Fury Swipes at the very beginning, that's one thing, but, like, when you have a Pokemon, you're like, such and such turned level 40. It's trying to learn Fury Swipe.
Right.
It's like, why?
Like Charizard's, like, one of Charizard's last moves he learns is Fire Spin, like, but that's almost useless.
Right. You can't even, like, trap a Pokemon in it anymore like you could in first gen.
Right, first gen it was really deadly because, like, the Pokemon in it couldn't move.
Right, but then they got rid of that because it was kind of cheating.
It really was.
That's like one of my least favorite things about the first gen. I mean, like, the games are getting better all the time, but the first gen...
There were so many exploits.
Yeah, it was like... That especially was the thing that annoyed me the most, I think, was getting trapped in moves like Bind or...
There was no limit in first gen how much X accuracies the item could boost your Pokemon's accuracy. So just give it to your Nidoking, you know, who hit Nose Horn Drill, top 2 X accuracies, and none of his moves will ever miss. So just Horn Drill, Horn Drill, Horn Drill, all day long. Alright, you know the drill. This is so much fun. 10 out of 10 would play again.
Too much healing.
Yeah, too much healing machine, 7 out of 10.
I wonder if it's even... I imagine it would be possible to do a Nuzlocke of this game, but it'd be freaking...
It'd be hard.
Difficult, especially this point. This point has always been tough for me.
Right. Especially if you put rules on yourself, like you can't like overly grind, so you can't like do mount battle. Basically like what we're doing, where most of the time we're under level.
Yeah, the one rule about like you can't be more than 10 levels above the next gym leader or whatever it is, and like...
I usually play it that I can't be like above the max level of the gym leader, so if like Brox's Onyx is 14, I can't put my Charmeleon to level 15.
That's a pain. When does it learn Metal Claw?
I think when it evolves. So yeah, I had to hope that I caught a Mankey. And that's how I lost my starter on my Nuzlocke.
I imagine a lot of starters don't make it through Nuzlocks. A lot of them probably die early.
Yeah, 'cause you're using them, but it's either they don't make it, like, very early on they die, or they make it to the entirety of it.
If they can survive the early stages of the game, they are really tough Pokemon. So,
right,
they got decent stats.
Well, some of them have decent stats, some of them are just awful. Like, Meganium is not that great of a Pokemon at all.
It's tank. It's a freaking tank.
It's a tank-ish. Like, there are way better tanks than Meganium.
I mean, sure, but still, its defense is nuts. I mean, sure, there's a lot of things that are super effective against essentially a pure grass type, but...
Right. I mean, have you seen, speaking of tanks, have you seen the Pokemon Togepex yet in 7th Gen?
No.
Oh my god, that thing is a tank. Like, when you EV train and IV train that, both its defense stats will be like over 300. I'm like, holy crap. That is tanky. Like, that thing is all over competitive play, just people using it for toxic stalling. Which is really annoying when you're up against it, but just so fulfilling when you're just sitting there knocking out 3 Pokemon. It's like, what are you gonna do? I've used Stockpile 3 times. My defense is for 1,000. Go ahead, hit me for a Thunder-type move. It's not gonna hurt me in the slightest. Alright.
And back at it.
Okay.
Bad guys are all just like, why are we letting them heal in between every single battle?
Right, why don't we let them heal?
Well, maybe we will make it to the last guy.
Maybe.
In the next one, not this one.
Oh, hey, look, at night we were missing.
Master Ball?
Master Ball?
Photo store.
I mean, you know what? It might help. It might save us a trip back to the PC.
Oh yeah, because we don't want to save that for the final Coliseum or nothing.
No, at this point, I'm just super annoyed that I have to keep going back and forth. I don't care. What does this do? What's going on here?
There's a guy with probably 2 electrodes.
Alright, well, Piloswine's up front. And... I think Yang should be up there, because if anything might be able to outspeed it, it's going to be Yang. But I doubt it. Really doubt it.
Ooh, look at that. A
DNA sample.
Ooh, practically useless.
What in the name of... What are you going to say? Were you going to say God, but you couldn't put it in the game?
What in the name of Arceus is that?
So I'll say the developers worship Lord Helix. They don't believe in Arceus. I do.
Pokemon Gen 8, the religious war.
I would love that.
The Crusades, the Arceus Crusades.
Oh god, that'd be perfect. Pope Pidgeot the First has issued a crusade.
Make a fan game, get shut down by Nintendo.
And some of those fan-made games out there are pretty darn great and can be really challenging.
gotta look into Pokemon Uranium one of these days.
Pokemon Uranium. Yeah, Pokemon Dark Rising is really difficult. Like, first gen, they're all level 40. He's like, oh god. This is gonna be a hard game.
Somebody's gonna self-destruct here pretty soon.
Yeah. Well, it's not gonna be the one we hit.
He was the one I was most worried about.
Oh, yay!
Oh, yay, look, we lost a dice roll. That's okay. When we lose a dice roll, it actually affects them too.
Yeah, not really, because we just lose the dice roll again, and they're not gonna get paralyzed.
Kill it. Kill it.
There we go. And Dig should kill the other one.
I would think so. How good are their defense?
I think Electrode's only redeeming thing is that it's high speed. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain on that. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Get out of here.
I'd imagine it has at least one other stat that's at least halfway decent.
I don't know, Electrode's not that great of a Pokemon. It's one of those Pokemon are just there kind of like meet a number requirement for the how many new Pokemon you introduce, whatever.
Even though it was in the first gen.
They probably still had like, we need at least 150 so we can have a good selling point.
Let's see. Base stats.
Alright. There we go. I healed instead of having to go all the way back to the stupid DC.
Yeah, it's got some pretty crappy stats.
Yeah.
Its defenses are okay, but speed is the only thing it's got going for it.
Right.
I mean, special attack 2, I guess, is okay, but it's not great. It's not phenomenal.
Kotan.
And apparently they changed the number of base stats it had between Gen 6 and Gen 7.
Oh, really?
They gave it 10 extra speed in Gen 7, and that's it.
Get ready to face this atomic ass.
Oh,
yeah. Meanwhile, the bad guys like we are literally being defeated by a child that names his Pokemon Atomic Ass. Oh, that's annoying. Now our fire attacks are gonna one-shot the Magneton. Oh, and it has thunder. Perfect.
Teamwork.
Oh, that critical hit. Love it.
Just lost so many dice rolls.
Just so many.
That's what happens when you name your Pokemon Atomic Ass.
I guess so.
That's what happens when you're a child. No, I'm pretty sure I came up with that name.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you're the one that did it, and not me.
I'm pretty sure you were like atomic, and I was like ass.
Yeah.
They're like, we can only fit 4 more spaces in there, and I was like, do a space and an ass. I'm such a child.
Speaking of child, have you seen that Captain Underpants is getting a movie?
Yeah, I'm waiting for that to come out.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. I love those books.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna be pushing kids out of the way when that stuff comes out. I remember those books fondly.
Oh yeah, like, I'm surprised my mother ever let me get
the
first book, because it seemed like something she'd be starting against, and then like...
That book has always been like on the top of children's banned books, like list. Always.
And then once she gave me that first one, she couldn't tell me no to the other one.
Right.
So, I got those, and the other series of books by the same author called Ricky Ricotta, which is like a mouse with a robot that fights crime or something like that. They're both really good book series for children, in my opinion.
I just know a bunch about this now because in my children's literature class, we had an entire lecture on Captain Underpants because it is like the most banned book of all time for children's literature. So in college, I got to talk about Captain Underpants for 45 minutes.
Yeah, some of the humor in there is definitely crude, so I wouldn't give it to my small child, but like...
Boys who like fart jokes, Yeah.
That was a great book, though. Like,
Yeah.
that was a large chunk of my childhood enjoyment was those books.
For me, it was Series of Unfortunate Events. I freaking loved those books.
Yep, when I was a little bit older, I got into those. Of course, Harry Potter was always a classic.
I was gonna say, yeah, but that's expected. You know what? I'm surprised, like, since me and you went to, like, a Christian school, I'm surprised that, like, we didn't get the, it teaches witchcraft. Like, they were all super supportive of us reading Harry Potter. But then, like, later in life, I'm reading it, and, like, some Christians like, you're reading Harry Potter? I'm like, is that a problem?
Yeah, it was the weird, I don't know.
And it's not like our school wasn't super Christian. Like, you know, our school was a typical, like, you know, at school dances, leave space for the Holy Spirit child. And we never got to talk about, like, condoms.
Some of the religions were definitely more against it, like, even just within Christianity, some of the different denominations were more against it than others. And it was like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the teachers at school knew it was a fun kids book. It was a fun fantasy kids book. It wasn't like trying to teach kids.
Right. I was just like surprised. Like, you know what I mean though? Like, because our school was super Christian conservative, so I'm just surprised that we didn't get the Harry Potter's trying to teach us how to summon the devil.
Yeah. The only time that ever came up was when, for one of my, I think it was junior year, one of my book reports was about how Harry Potter doesn't teach witchcraft. Right. And that wasn't like something suggested to me. That was a topic I picked for myself. The gist of it was, if this teaches witchcraft, then so does a million other children's books with magic in them. Right. And B, like, there's so many themes in Harry Potter that are like so redeeming. Right, and of course, it being like a Christian school, I likened a lot of the characters to like biblical figures and things. Right, like
I would have the argument that Dumbledore is a Christ figure.
Yeah, he's a Christ-like figure. Harry's got some Christ-like qualities.
Let's say he dies and comes back to life. Spoiler alert, but that happens.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I mean, if Harry Potter teaches witchcraft, then so does Lion Witch in the Wardrobe, and that's one of the most critically acclaimed.
I was gonna say, I remember reading that in like 5th grade, and like we're at the scene where Aslan like dies for the sins of that one boy and comes back to life. I'm sitting here like, this sounds familiar. I've heard this somewhere before.
Yep, because Lewis was a Christian philosopher. Actually.
Yep. But man, I remember like, when I was 2nd grade when we started learning like about the crucifixion, I remember like, what the hell? Why did that ever happen? Why did we let that happen? Every time we had Stations of the Cross, I'm sitting there like, I would have stopped this. I would have helped Jesus. Okay, so he turned on the alarm. But,
oh, good. That's just gonna be annoying.
Yeah. As we calmly run back to the healing machine.
Could we get to the healing machine this
Damn
way?
it!
Yeah, I was gonna say, wrong way. I don't know why the frame rate is so low in here.
Maybe because it's a stupid blinking red light.
It was low before then. Something about the level, like, I don't know if it's just because the level is so big or if it's just, I don't know.
It might just be the emulator. Emulators are never perfect.
It's okay on this floor. It's doing the regular, like, 30 frames a second on this floor, but once you go down another floor, it drops to 20 frames a second.
This is really annoying.
It reminds me of when I used to play Skyrim on my laptop.
Oh, yeah. Before we switched over to, like, big monster custom-built computers. Yeah, I remember playing on a laptop.
And don't get me wrong, it runs okay. Like, it's playable.
But going back is like,
Yeah. That's how I feel like if I go to, like, a friend's house and I take my laptop so I can play Counter-Strike, like, I miss my 300 frames a second on Counter-Strike.
Right, and then, like, for games like Skyrim and Fallout, you can't run your 250 mods on it. Alright. Did we save? Yeah, I'm going to save. Just make sure we save.
You do that every time.
I know. Alright, well, if you like this episode, please be sure to leave a like below and hit that subscribe button. And would you like to leave a short plug for your channel, Basilisk Swing?
Sure thing. Basilisk Fang. I do lots of Let's Plays. Right now I'm playing Outlast is a horror game that I'm doing right now. So, like, get to cry like a little baby at that game, and I'm going to be starting something new on Friday, so definitely tune in and check that out.
Ooh, what's something new?
I haven't decided yet, but it's going to be new.
Okay. Well, look out for that. I'm definitely excited about that. I like new stuff, except I don't like change, but that's more into probably next episode. I will see you next time with more Let's Play Pokemon Coliseum and Basilisk Fang.